Hello. Was messing with the audio a little bit. And of course, as soon as I start, people are home and slamming doors. Great. Guess I should unmute the game itself too. Alright. Hello, everyone. We are here trying out the Powerwash Sim 2 demo. Choosing the best time to come home. Alright. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. Alright. Sorry about that. Just helping move things around so that there wasn't any loud banging and stuff. Anyway. How are we all doing? We are here trying out the Powerwash 2. Right, I need to turn on the game audio again. Trying out Powerwash 2, Powerwash Simulator, I guess, demo. Also, slightly changing my setup this stream just to see how it goes. I usually have the game on my monitor directly in front of me, and I have OBS and my stream on my monitor to the right. I'm changing it up just to see if that sounds any better, basically, because my microphone is sitting on my desk at the very left side, so I figure if I look more towards my left, my voice will come towards the microphone better than it usually does. So hopefully that works out. Anyway. So we're pretty much just trying out the demo. I think there's only 2 working doors. I think there's only 2 levels currently. This one and some sort of building, I think it was. Great news, you're fully moved in and the removals van's moved to the wash bay awaiting your expertise. Don't think that the van should pose too much trouble despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. Okay. Hello, Dan. How are you? Sorry. Okay. What's with the boxes? Oh, hold on. Load. Please tell me it's not just presets. Okay, well, hopefully that changes for the whole game. What's free aim? C. I always had free aim as one of the buttons on the side of my mouse. Sir. Muzzles. Next. Okay, well, just have to remember that. It's a bit awkward. But... oh, I guess. Jeez. Changing my stance. Jumping. Washers. Oh. What's the difference? Change nozzles. Change extensions. Here, highlight. Yeah. Re-aim. Yep. Oop. Okay. Menu, yes. Hope that the music isn't too loud or too soft. Oop. Same with the game. At the moment, I figured it'd be a decent idea to play some relaxing music, and whenever I think of relaxing music, I always think Pikmin, so got some of that going in the background right now. Jessica's. What's the difference between... oh. So... oh. And then it comes off easier. Okay, that makes sense. So far, it seems mostly the same, which not very surprising, I guess. Although the addition of, I'm assuming that the soap is it's a lot easier to use than it was in the original. Because in the original, you had to buy soap every time you wanted to use it, so it just seemed like kind of a waste in my opinion. Like a waste of money. And it was kind of limited. Especially when, like, you get the higher end power washers by the end of the game, and not really necessary at all, even. This seems like a better version of doing soap, I think. Because it doesn't seem like you need to pay for it, you just have it, you know? Or maybe, I don't know if soap is the right word exactly, but, you know. That. Put in here. Where's this? Ah, here we go. What else do we have? Bumpers. Did not get this. Underneath. Oh. Ah, there. Here, but running to the bathroom first. No worries. Just go down the list, maybe. Cap. Cap. Ah, okay. Just having a quick nose around your new crib. It's even bigger than I remembered. Excited to see what you're gonna fill it with. Is that not... Where's the cabin? Oh, it's this whole thing. From the looks of it. There we go. I think I might need to turn down the music just a little bit. Maybe there. This song, at least, is a little louder than I was expecting. Although, granted, I don't really know what it sounds like in the stream itself. I hope that you can still hear it a little. So that it's not nothing except the water sound, you know? I was just popping in before I head to work to say hi. Thank you, Mickey. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your time at work, as unlikely as that might be. Doorstep. God, I can barely tell. The highlights don't do much this time around. Can you change that, maybe? Highlight color. Light duration. Doesn't seem like it. That's a little annoying. Alright, next. Cargo hold ceiling. Not going to be good. It's going to be a disaster like always. Yeah. Well, good luck, I guess. Thing that makes me wonder when I go into work, how many times I'll be yelled at for shit that happened when I wasn't there. Yeah. That's not great. Blower. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by very much. And even though probably not going to be, like I said, I hope your work day is uneventful. How's that? Not unlikely anything good's gonna happen, but hopefully nothing bad. Here's hoping. Yeah. I'm gonna start putting the word out for you everywhere I go. Trust me, you're gonna get jobs coming in from all over. You know how good my business names are. Hello, Samsung Galaxy. How are you? couple of bits at the top part of it. Okay, they're part of the wall altogether, so that's good. I've been on Twitch in a while. I was about to send a pic here. Yeah, that's not... not really a feature of the site. I feel like that would be a bit chaotic if people were able to send pictures on Twitch. Hey, a little smiley face. Exhaust. Hubcaps. Wait, word up, Caldera County. Ah, shit. Where... Texts are just gone. Okay. Wait. Maybe I can read them at the end. I don't know. Oh, I need to change my other monitor real quick. There we go. Make sure that Twitch isn't doing anything stupid. Leaves this thing out for so long it gets this dirty. I have no clue. With some of the stuff in Powerwash 1, it kind of made sense. Because there's, like... what's it? Like, there's a giant statue in the middle of the desert. And then, what was it? There's, like... what was it? There's cars, and they're just like, oh, there's an active volcano in the area, so it keeps puffing out ash going all over the town. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. I can kind of understand that, but this is just mud. Like, all of this has to be mud. It doesn't really make sense. Rain can clean at least a bit. Yeah, probably. There's a ladder here somewhere, right? Perfect. Okay, back. Hello. Oh god. That's not gonna work. I can... what? Oh, is it too close to the boxes? Maybe? Nope. How do I get up there? Parkour. Oh, there's the ladder. Apparently I'm just blind. Alright. Cat. Yes, cat. Nope. I don't think you can spray the cat. No, it resets your mouse position if you put it over the cat. That's cool. I wasn't going to. Just wanted to see what would happen. It looked like I was about to. This is the demo, but no release date for full game yet? No. Not yet. Spray cat. No, don't kill the cat. Don't spray the cat. Let the cat. The cat is. Look at him. He's relaxing. He's fine. He can't hurt anybody. Don't bully the cat. No. The cat is just vibing. We'll let him vibe. And looks a lot nicer with the updated look on screen. Yeah, looks pretty good. There we go. Rear lights. They're not. Oh, yeah, there's another one. Hello, Ulysses. Didn't notice him. Okay. It's Violent Help F today. It's not a fan. Really? I haven't really heard much about it, but I think what I've heard is mostly positive. Alright, what do we got? Roller shutter. Hooray. This Muckingham's premier power washer. Rinse and repeat. Greetings from Detergento, where we need you to cleansify an unexpected discovery. Does it still let you light up spots that you miss? Yes. Yes, it does. Wishy. Jess is enthralled by her sparkling removals fan. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture she comes across. Keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so it's pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you it would all come together. Public facility. Welcome to the town of Detergento. Past meets with the future to manifest a present that we can all live with. A thing Sorry, a thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleague to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. Found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but then almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be benched. The whole thing is just pure detergent, though. Yep. I want to let you spray the cat because that's mean. Cats are just relaxed. You don't need to spray the cats. Assuming we're going to clean this and it's going to rise out of the ground and do something. So far, the only thing I really have an issue with is that it doesn't let you do any keybinds. Other than that, it's fine. I'm so used to having the free aim button being on my mouse. It's weird having it on the keyboard. Go back to yellow. No. That's probably not the best idea either. Oh. Surprise. Oh. Interesting. What is this? That last song was very quiet. I completely forgot I had music on in the back. Hear it now fine, though. music. It's not. It's Pikmin music. I have it playing on YouTube in the background. I figured this one wouldn't have any music, and I wanted it to be more than just the water noises, so... There's that. So... I thought I saw a spider on the ground. I used to play Zelda music when I played one. Ah. Fox refunding my Silent Hill purchase already? Ah. Refunding it already, just like that? Hmm. Done with it, saving myself $75 more. Alright. Driving me barking. Thin Done. Written by Arthur Brain. Directed by Derek DeGasse. It's like some sort of underground movie theater. A little bit. There you go. Or is that just the poster? No, that's the frame too. I was about to say, how are we going to do the top of this? I don't know if we can get up there, not realizing we already did the top. That's how it got up in the first place. I don't want to get Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, but hate giving Nintendo money for overpriced remakes. Yeah. How much is it? Is it 40 for one game? Like getting them individually is 40 each, and then is it 80 together? 70 for both. Okay. Designed by local visionary Nadia Von Gutt, pop-up restroom was designed to only appear when needed. Relying on state-of-the-art camera systems and kinetic motion sensors buried deep within the sidewalk, it would detect from the gait of passers-by when relief was required and pop up in the nick of time. Oftentimes it knew even before they did. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the whole Mario Galaxy thing. Because part of me thinks that 40 for one is a decent price, but that's also not me taking into consideration that there's no new content. It's literally just ports. Like, I think Mario Galaxy 1 was literally just, what was it, $20 on the Wii U eShop? Which, okay. Now they're selling it for 40. That is a bit weird. I think it was on the Wii U eShop. I remember seeing a post something about that. So I kind of want to play Pikmin 3. I hope my wheel hits it. Did you not play Pikmin 3 before Pikmin 4? Did you only play 1 and 2? Not yet. Oh. 100% of 4 and 1. 4 is not too difficult to 100%. Well, did you do the trials, the stage trials, whatever they were called, in 4? Those were a pain in the ass. Yeah, okay. We're still not finished. There's still a whole bunch left over. Oh, here. Oh, the inside. Okay. What's this one? I don't know. It's hard for me to say if, it's hard for me to say if I like 3 or 4 better. One of my biggest issues with 3, which, don't get me wrong, I love all the Pikmin games, they're all fantastic. One of my biggest issues with 3, though, is that it has the timing system, or it has, like, a limited number of days system, like, 1 did. However, because it's done through, like, how much fruit you get, if you know the game really well, and you know how to, like, where all the fruits are, how to get them, best ways to get them, stuff like that, it's not difficult at all to just build up a massive reserve of juice, and it's not even a challenge, the days counting down. Which is kind of why I like 2 and 4 a bit more, because they're sort of designed with the intention of having just as much time as you need, I guess, or having infinite number of days. 3 is like 10% better than 4. Interesting. The biggest disappointment for me for 4 is that there's just no post-launch content. Like, more Dandori challenges kind of thing. Like, because 3 had a bunch of stuff like that. Right? Where after the game launched, they were just like, hey, here's some challenge challenge things for you to do. And those were fun. So I wish there was more of that, but they just didn't with 4. There's just nothing. Which is a little upsetting. Hell, they could even reuse the Dandori rooms that they had that were in the main game, you know? Just reuse those and make them for one... Make it so that it's just the one person running around. And because of how small those maps are, just, like, make it a really short time frame. Because with the other ones, you got, like, what, 6 to 5 minutes, depending on, maybe even longer, depending on the thing, but, like, with the size of those, you could probably do, like, 2 or 3 minutes. Well, maybe not 2 or 3, I don't know. It depends on how they would do it, but... I keep missing the text, still. They're even smaller than they were on the last game, too. It was a little weird. We'll change it to... Oh. Put that up for now. It's been a long time since I played 4. I played through 4 a couple of times when it came out, but I don't know when the last time I touched it was, honestly. Probably been at least a year. Not really working without the soap, I don't think. Which says August 2023 was the day I 100%ed Pikmin 4. That's not... Nope. What? Oh. Oh, Mario 1... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. I just forget that the 2D Mario games exist. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Odyssey. When for Tears of the Kingdom, I thought you meant Breath of the Wild. I'm stupid. It says July 2023. What was July 2023 for me? Pikmin 4 on stream. Oh. I played it... Did I play it the day it came out? I don't remember. I think I might have played it the day after it came out. And I did 2 really long streams where I just played nothing but that, like, the entire day. And I was able to get out 100%, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about getting it 100%, but I'm pretty sure that... I remember getting it 100% within the first week, at least. Because I am just that good when it comes to Dandori, it seems. I kind of like this multi-stage thing that it's got going on with this level. Where it started off with just the top, and then this thing came up once the top was finished cleaning. And then you clean the outside, and then the door opens, and now you gotta do the inside. I kind of like that. Because usually with these games, you end up, like, doing stages, kind of, anyway. So this is kind of just making the stages for you, you know? Like, you'll make yourself little checkpoints. Or that's how I do it, at least. It's either you do checkpoints, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna split this room down the middle, and I'm gonna do this. Kind of like what I'm doing now, I guess. Where it's like, I'm gonna split it down the middle, I'm gonna do this side. Then once this side's finished, then I'm gonna do that side. And then, kind of like making small goals for yourself to finish the big goal, you know? So it's kind of cool that they're kind of incorporating that into the level. Nope. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, and it's actually split up in the menu too. That's good. Wait. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh my god. It has little, like, this is the item, and then this is the subcategories on the item of the things you need to clean. That's such a good addition. Oh, I like that. They did a lot of cool stuff with this. I don't know. Or with the second game, I guess. The thing I miss with 4 is fighting Groovy Longlegs for the first time. Ah. Yeah, Groovy Longlegs was pretty cool. Like, one of the standout moments in Pikmin 4 for me was, the slow realization that one of the caves, I guess, was based on that one cave from Pikmin 2 with the glob chasing you around. Just the sudden realization where it's just like, oh my god, we're doing this. Fun. Why is there a butterfly inside the bathroom? Probably shut the door. I Wait a second. We need to do the inside of this door. There's no way that that's clean. I don't think we can close the door. Hmm. Jump scared me when I first played that cave. Yeah. I'd have to go back and watch my VOD and check, but I think I might not have said anything, but I'm pretty sure in my head I was just like, this seems very familiar on that first level, and then all of a sudden the guy drops down. It's like, oh, that's why. I'm sorry, did we just power wash the toilet paper? That's... no. You're gonna have to replace those now. That's definitely not gonna be good. Those rolls are unusable. Waterproof toilet paper? Hmm. Guess that's possible. It's kind of a waste to make waterproof toilet paper. Why does this sink look like a toilet? Huh. Entirely possible that they just reuse the asset, honestly. Probably squished the toilet and made the drain smaller. Yeah. Seems like it. Okay. Air conditioning unit. Where is that? This? Yeah. There we go. And grab array. This one? Bit of an awkward angle. There we go. Hooray. Oh. It actually shows the inside instead of staying on the outside. That's nice. Rinson. You'll be delighted to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated, and it's been successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network just in time for our upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again. Castle. Cool. Oh, jeez. Furniture unlocked. Trick with that. Yeah, we had 2 washers. What was the difference? Ideal for washing flat surfaces at short range. Light duty washer in the Prime Vista range provides a great entry-level washing experience. Light duty washer in the Urban X range provides power comparable to the medium duty washers of its competitors, at the cost to the area of effect. Medium duty. Oh. I don't know what the difference is in all these. Where's the furniture? Furniture cabinet. Sleepy, it's 2 a.m. Friday tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Whimsical sofa. That's what you want to call it, sure. Ready to wash. Oh. Interesting. Can we get the oral force? Wait, yeah, here. Can we actually afford this? Yes. No. God damn it. Which, there we go. Oh, here we go. Wonderful. It's a neat little addition. Oh, you clean the items and then you can place them around your face. That's cool. Let's put it. Never mind, not in here. There. Oh yeah, and then we've got our Wolves fan public facility. Like there's so many spots. Wonder how many levels that's gonna end up being. And then there. Yeah, kind of use this. Oh my god, Lily, what? Do you want to be on my bed? Is that it? Here. Give me 1 second while I please my cat. Come on. On the bed. Yeah. Come on, Will. Be quiet. And you jump right back off. Cool. Princess Lily deserves to be treated as such. Eh. There we go. And just place that there. Cool. Place furniture limit. Oh, I can't actually sit. There. Perfect. Hold tab. Access story jobs via the county map in the upstairs office of the home base. This one? It's only the two. You want out of my room? Is that it? Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so I think we did all we can. It's only the 2 levels in the demo, I think. Access free play jobs via the Mementos shelf. Is that it? No more little tips? Okay, well. Well, that's the demo, I guess. Shorter than I was expecting it to be. Only been live for an hour so far. Oh my god. You. I can't. Oh. Go. Close the door. There we go. The gnomes are back. Come on. Always hiding somewhere. Anyway. That seems to be it for Powerwash 2 demo. Overall, seems to be pretty similar to the first one, but it's not a bad thing. First one was already very good, so more of good is good, I guess. Alright. Here's some more power wash. That's exactly what I was planning to do. Wallace and Gromit. I do not have the Wallace and Gromit pack, I don't think. What do I have? So let me rearrange things real quick. I gotta change OBS settings as well. Let me see. Power wash. I have all of the DLCs in Power Wash 1 except for the Alice in Wonderland, the Warhammer, and the Wallace and Gromit. So I do have Shrek. I have... Why is Santa's Workshop listed as $33? What? I have Back to the Future, I have SpongeBob, I have Tomb Raider, I have the Final Fantasy, yeah, and I have the Shrek one. Okay, so... Oh, yes. Capture, Wash 1, game, Wash 1, there we go. Oh, and then I need to change the game on Twitch too. Powerwash Simulator. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Continue. Which ones did we do so far? We did the garden and we did the van. What next? What next? The playground's not a bad one. It's just annoying doing underneath the dinosaur right there. Let's do the dirt bike. Small to start off. I'm still through, yeah, okay. Alright. I figured you have the Wallace and Gromit pack. There's a website that I've started using that keeps track of Steam as well as all the different code sites called Is There Any Deal? So I've got those. I've gotten those on my thing so that I know when to grab them. Although, actually, now that I think about it, it's just looking at Steam. They're on sale now, aren't they? 25% off, Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, they're all 25% off. Eh. I'll look into it later. What am I missing? Actually, do you think that I'd be able to play... I wonder if I could play your copy of Powerwash on Steam, Sid, and then it would give me access to the DLC, I wonder. Discs. Here. Okay. Engine. Exhaust. Good. Bearings. Oh. There. Front fender. There. Front suspension. There's the radiator. Hey, good. If you want to try when I'm done, I can switch to Overwatch since I'm done. Oh, no, it's fine for now. I'm going through the entirety of the main game anyway. I completely reset my save, so. Alright, let's do the playground. This because I didn't want to have to deal with remembering what I did and didn't do, so. Go through them all now. Although I did forget that that means I don't have access to my very good power wash equipment. 900 for that. Ugh. 5,000. Ugh. God. How dare you not let me just keep all my items between saves. Ridiculous. Okay. So this is kind of like a good example of what I was talking about earlier, where like you can make your own sections to like kind of work at your own pace, I guess, or make mini milestones for you to complete. So the way I like to do this one is start with this area. Is that good? Yeah. Yeah, I like to start with the floor. Of whichever area I'm working on. So obviously that's the merry-go-round, or roundabout, I guess. Might be a bit better. So start off getting the floor done. Here. After we get the floor, we do that. Then I guess we'll move on to the dinosaur section. Annoying as it's gonna be. I need to play more Overwatch at some point. I've completely missed on most of the anniversary event stuff, which is a little upsetting, but whatever. Only thing I can really remember being part of the anniversary stuff was there was a skin for Lifeweaver, but it was a recolor of one of the skins I didn't really like anyway, so it's fine. Are you adjusting my... Okay. Oh yeah, I guess something I should do that I didn't do before. The music playing in the background currently, I'm hoping you can still hear it, is just a collection of Pikmin music I found on YouTube. Oh, wait, I don't know if I actually updated my category. There we go. I changed it in my stream information. I don't know if I actually updated the category itself, though. Should be updated now, though. Yeah, the music in the background right now is just a collection of music from the Pikmin series. If you would like to listen to this yourself, it is Relaxing Music from Pikmin series is the name of the video by No Rank is the name of the account on YouTube. So, there you go. Probably should have done that earlier, but I think as long as I got it out of the way, it's fine. Oh yeah, happy October, everybody, by the way. Spooky month is upon us. Very exciting. Some of you might have noticed I have changed my my profile picture. For those of you who do not know, I every October I've made it kind of a tradition where I will change my profile picture to the little bongo cat that it usually is, to the bongo cat all dressed up as different characters and stuff. Currently, the little bongo cat is dressed up as Akiyama from the Yakuza series. One of my favorite protagonists, personally. And then, I haven't always done like a theme in the past, but sometimes I'll do an entire theme for all the different profile pictures. This month I will have a theme, which obviously, being Akiyama, the theme is going to be Yakuza. I still need to work on pretty much all of them. I finished Akiyama with like a couple hours to spare. But I need to work on my other ones though. I have, what is it? 2 more decided, which, if you know me, if you know Yakuza, you can probably guess who those 2 are going to be. I have an idea, or ideas, plural, for the remaining 2 characters. Because I need 5 in total, 1 for each week. I have ideas for the last 2 characters, but I'm not entirely sure which ones I'm actually going to go with. I came up with an idea this morning. You know what? It's probably not going to happen, so I'm just going to say it. I came up with an idea this morning of maybe doing Ono Michio as one of the profile pictures, but I think that'd be way too difficult to do. Unless I just cover the entire face in orange and don't bother trying to do the actual, like, mascot head. Which I guess I could have done now that I think about it, but whatever. I've got a couple ideas, so who knows, maybe I'll end up doing that anyway. One of the things I always found weird about this game is that when you look down, you move slower the more down you look. It's very strange. Yeah, like normal walking speed, and then as I look down, a little weird. Never really quite understood why it's like that, but eh. It's not that big of an issue. Also, I guess speaking of Yakuza, apologies for last night that I kind of ended up lying about finishing the game. I honestly thought I would. I didn't expect however many 30-minute long cutscene pieces of people just talking about stuff that's happened. Whatever. Don't need to do that. Here. Good. We will for sure be finishing the main story on Friday, however. So look forward to that. I still haven't fully decided. I was talking about this last night, but I still haven't fully decided if I'm doing Judgment next, or if I'm going to stick with the Yakuza games. Because I believe the order that it will go would be, if I do Judgment alongside the Yakuza series, would be next game after Yakuza 6 will be Judgment. Then after that would be Like a Dragon, Ichiban's game. Then I believe it would be Like a Dragon Gaiden. And then I think it would be Lost Judgment, and then it would be Infinite Wealth, then it would be Pirate Yakuza. I would probably be just doing them in order of release if I do include Judgment in the games. The only game I'm missing at this point is Like a Dragon Ishin, the samurai-themed game. However, since that's like you can argue that the Judgment games are kind of connected in canon to the Yakuza games, since, you know, there's a little bit of crossover with some of the characters from what I understand. But, Like a Dragon Ishin is literally just not even close to being part of Yakuza. So. Not too concerned about that. And I've got all the DLC as well. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I got the Kaito files for Lost Judgment. I didn't have those originally, but I got them since there was a sale. I don't need to keep doing that. I don't know why I do. A bunch over here. There we go. Missing on this one. Some little pieces. Hmm. There we go. There. Okay. Start with the inside. Okay, for the most part. You want to try it? You're good. Try what? Oh, playing your copy of the game? No, it's fine. Like I said, I've got the entire regular game to go through anyway. Not too worried about it at the moment. I'll do DLC and stuff afterwards. God, I remember playing this game when it was in early access. A lot has happened since then. Oh, Sid, did you see that there's more new levels in Crime Scene Cleaner now? You have to open, or you have to be in like a beta version of the game that you can access, but um, I think they're in the game right now if you put yourself in that beta. I think it was in their newest posts on Steam that they have. What was it? Eh, my mouse. There's their last post. Crime scene cleaner. 1 million copies sold. Thank you. New beta update. Yeah. Rolling out a brand new beta update with new maps and new secrets. This update features 2 new narrative maps, and it has the true cleaner mode for both of them as well. No nightmare modes. It doesn't seem though. Not yet. Eventually I'll get around to playing Crime Scene Cleaner on stream too. Got a lot of cleaning games I want to play. There's this, there's Crime Scene Cleaner, Goblin Cleanup, as they release their new maps and stuff. That game, The Lift, if they have more. I guess they wouldn't update the demo, but when the full game's out, I guess. You know, there's another game that I saw on Steam a couple of days ago, I think it was, called Cash Cleaning Simulator, I think it was. Which, a bit weird, but it kind of looks like it might be my kind of thing. I'm not sure. Might have to get it when it's on sale. Although I can't spend. No, I can't get it when it's on sale. Not until I get my webcam. I need to grab that before I grab any more games. I just need to figure out what webcam I'm getting. Yep. There we go. Just moving by himself. Yep, there you go. Alright. Take a bit to stretch. Oh, God. Small break before we move on to the rest of the level. But, how much was it for the better? 900, right. Oh boy, alright. I think it's best to work on the ground first. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of this is I'm gonna do all of the ground, so all of this, and then probably just gonna do all here, so bench, bin, cargo net. Just do top to bottom of the list. Gotta do the edge too, don't I? To get that out of the way. Not really missing any so far, so that's good. Plus the fence, of course. Alright. Focus on this red part. Copied my saves, downloading it now. What do you mean copied your saves? Oh, did you have to like copy what you did and then download the beta and then transfer your saves that you copied into the beta? Is that how it works? I figured you just swap to the beta and it'd do all that automatically. Sorry, 1 second. Did it back up just in case I swapped after. Ah. Probably not the worst idea, honestly. I'm sure you keep all your stuff intact. Okay. Getting text from someone. Um, oh, here's a bit of a weird tangent. um, so I was scrolling Reddit not too long ago, and when I was in high school, there was this one game on my phone that I played, like, just so fucking much. Like, couldn't go more than half an hour without opening it, you know? And what it was a game called Avengers Academy, which is, as you can assume by the Avengers part of it, I'm sure, it is a Marvel game where all the characters are, like, young, and it's kind of one of those boring-ish games where it's like you send a character off to do something for 30 minutes, an hour, and then you check back in later and they finished it and they've increased their stats or have items for you to collect for doing the activity or whatever. So, a big fan of that back in the day. And there was, I don't remember what it was exactly because it was so long ago now, but something happened where the game just kind of, they changed something. They had like a lot of events for like all the new movies and stuff coming out. Like pretty much as soon as an event ended, within a week there was another one starting, kind of thing, like all the time. And I think what it was with the events there was combat in them, where like you would train up characters to get like certain stats, and then you would send them, and it was pretty much just whoever has the bigger number wins. I think it was something like that for the combat. I'm not 100% sure. But when they decided to change the way the combat works to where it like required actual thinking put into it, where like you had to decide, okay, I'm gonna put this character in this section of this 9x9 square, and we're gonna fight this guy, and we're gonna use this character, and this character because they have this, they're this role, or they have this stat, or something like that. it just got way more complicated than it needs to be. But a lot of the events required on combat, I'm pretty sure. So it kind of just messed up a lot in the game. And I think it was when they hit that point, they stopped, or they weren't really sure how to like fix it. Instead of just going back to the old one, they weren't really sure what to do. I think I'm not a member of the development team or anything like that, so no clue. Anyway, at some point, the game just kind of started going downhill, and they closed it up. Can't download the game anymore, even if you have the game on your phone. The servers or whatever aren't online, so you can't actually open it anyway. So, bit of a shame. But I forgot that I was in, like, the subreddit for that game is, like, the reason I joined Reddit back in high school. And I forgot I was still in the subreddit. And I saw a post. Someone is working on making, like, a version of the game that you can just run on your computer. And I thought, okay, well, that's a bit weird. How are they going to do that? And they actually, I don't know when this was, but they uploaded, like, a brief bit of it. Like, very brief, I don't even know if you would call it, like, it's not even a beta, it's just, like, very small amount of the game that's been ported or worked on or whatever. And I opened it up, and it's there. It's the game. It's kind of insane. I hope that they're able to add all the stuff that was in the game back to it. Because at the moment it's just like the tutorial section, I think, so. It's just a really cool game, in my opinion, because of all of the different like interactions between characters and stuff like that. Where like you'd have them complete missions, and then there'd be a little cutscene of people talking to each other. And the school setting was a pretty interesting twist on it as well. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure about, though, is that when the game shut down, they had, because the game was so focused on doing the events, the main story that the game had was like nothing. There was barely anything in it. So the only thing I'm unsure about for this person that's making this port, or whatever you want to call it, of the game, the only thing I'm unsure about is, are they going to try and adding new content? Or are they just going to go, okay, here's this build of the game, you can choose, you can play all of this stuff, and if you want, you can make it so that the Guardians of the Galaxy event is going right now. And you can get all that stuff if you want. And then, if you want, you can also say, have it so that what was it? I don't know, the Halloween event. You can have all that stuff if you want. So I wonder if they're actually like gonna be porting all that stuff, or if they're just gonna, or I wonder if they're gonna be porting all that stuff, or if they're going to be actually adding some of their own stuff as well. Interested to see. I'm pretty sure that's one of the few, it's one of the few games that I actually spent money on. because when they were doing one of their events, with every event it was you get 4, the usual pattern was you get 4 free characters, and then there's also a paid character that gives you obviously some advantages to the events, like they give you extra supplies when they do their missions, stuff like that. And there's like a final character at the very end, where if you do all of your event stuff properly, or if you make it to the end of the story, you make it to the end of the story of the event, you make it to get a bunch of supplies saved up or whatever, you get a final character that, obviously, a lot easier if you pay to get them, because you can pay for, like, faster, more supplies, pay for better characters, stuff like that. Or, if you're really dedicated, you can get it for free. And I remember, I think it was, like, what was it called? I think it was, like, the A-Force event or something like that. Something like that. The same event that introduced Captain Marvel to the game, I think. Carol Danvers. I think that was the event that added Howard the Duck as a character, so I spent money to get him. It was very fun, in my opinion. I could be wrong, it could be someone else. There was a Pet Avengers event later on, so it could have been that one that had Howard. That would make sense. No, I think the actual Pet Avengers one was Hitmonkey that they added to the game. I wanted him as well, but I didn't want to spend any more money on it at the time. I think that was around when they were starting to kind of go a bit downhill. It'd be cool if the person can add all that stuff back though. That'd be awesome. Especially because you can, I would assume you can just do all that again just without having to pay for half the shit, you know? It'd be very cool to see what happens with that. Way. Heck no. Did the... Oh, okay. I was just checking if the video had looped back to the start. I don't remember what song it starts with. Alright. Continue with green. I mentioned this before, I don't know if it's very noticeable, but I changed my setup slightly. I usually have my game on the front monitor, like the monitor that's directly in front of me, and then OBS and stuff I'll have on my monitor that's to the left. I actually changed it around this stream, so my game is on my left monitor, and the monitor that's directly in front of me has OBS and stuff on it. I mainly just wanted to do that to see if the audio is any better from my microphone, uh, since my microphone is on the very left side of my desk, like right next to my monitor pretty much, so I'm hoping that it sounds slightly better. I don't even know if sound was an issue, but just in case. I do think I might need to readjust at some point, though, just because looking over this whole time, making my neck a little sore. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything, just hard to explain. Can we get all the floor? No. Just a little red here. Red and the blue. Fuck. Alright. Almost done with the floor. I wonder if there's any... What else can I talk about? New episode of Peacemaker tonight. Looking forward to that. It's very interesting to see what's going to happen with the twist that happened in the last episode. Looking forward to seeing what happens, though. What else? Okay. all of the round, looks like. Now I just gotta do the rest of this stuff. Just do top down on the list there. There's another bench over here. One more bench. Now, I guess one thing that I should probably mention at some point. So I talked about, or I did a whole bit during one of my streams where I went over the, what's it, Kiwami 3 reveal. Still looking forward to the game, however, it has since come to my attention, as well as the attention of many other people, that the actor that they got to play Hamazaki in the recast is a bit of a... let's just say he's a bit of a piece of shit, and leave it at that. So, yeah, not great. If you would like to learn more, I'm sure you can find more, just by scrolling and stuff. The usual social media channels. Lots of people talking about it. Yeah, I haven't really said anything about it, just because I realistically don't think what I have to say really matters. However, there is a petition to get the actor out of the game, which I have signed myself, and if anyone else is interested in the game. I highly suggest you do as well. Just, yeah. I can, from what I've heard, the original actor also had some issues, so I guess that could possibly explain why he's not in the game anymore, but also not really. Because if the first actor has issues, why are you replacing him with another actor that also has issues? You know? It's stupid. But, I don't know. Hopefully they changed out the guy. I've seen a bunch of people bring up that, I think it was in one of the Judgment games, one of the characters got, their actor got swapped out, like, a month before the game fully released or something like that, so... Never know. Hopefully. Something like that can happen again. Yeah, it's just a little upsetting that, oh. It's just a little upsetting that, they decided to give the actor... Or they give the character to someone... What's the phrase that everyone's been using? A sex pest. That's what they've been calling him. So, it's a little upsetting that, he's getting work, but hopefully they just didn't know. But I don't know. Hopefully the guy gets taken out of the game. Because the game looks really good. You just don't want it being brought down by something like that. Like, it has been getting attention, too, by a bunch of news outlets from what I've seen. What game? Yakuza Kiwami 3. People looked into the background of one of the actors that's going to be in it, and, he's not a great person. Harassing women in clubs and stuff like that. It's not great. Hopefully they can get rid of the guy, recast him. I mean, they should be fine with recasting him. I mean, the character that he's playing was recast, technically, already. Here. I just realized I haven't been paying attention to the list of stuff I need to do, but it's fine. As long as I'm getting stuff clean. Did we finish this? Seems like it. Right, next. Cargo net. It's over here. Wait. This? Yeah. Don't know why it's not flashing. Is there another one somewhere? Maybe? Okay. What else can I talk about? Need to get better at making conversation on stream. Climbing pole. Here. What else? What else? Yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but I finally got around to watching Fantastic Four. It was fine. I was hoping it'd be a lot better than I thought it was, because I remember hearing really, really good things about it, but I don't know. It wasn't bad by any means, just didn't impress me as much as I would have hoped. God. Why are you not moving? Hold on. What? Why could I not move to the side up there? What the hell? That's weird. Barely move. There we go. Where? Oh, underneath maybe. On. Oh, this little box here. That counts. Alright, there we go. Okay. Cards. Okay, next. Climbing pole platform. Underneath? Yeah. Climbing wall. Over here. Yeah. This is unrelated to anything, but I just want to Google something real quick. Let's see. Okay. Just wanted to look up the release for the next season of One Piece on Netflix, but I was hoping it'd be late this year, like maybe December or something, but nah, it's gonna be in 2026. Things while we're down here. On the outside. I think it's just the floor I need to worry about at the moment. Although doing the entirety of the bridge won't hurt, I guess. I do. No, I didn't do the outside of on this side. Oops. I will say it's very nice. When they added the this function, the like aim mode or whatever they want to call it. When they added that, oh, so nice. Because I remember before, when the game was in early access, when you wanted to clean an entire area really fast like that, you'd have to do. Very annoying. I mean, it's doable, it's just... Okay. Oh. Why are you not cleaning up? Maybe it's the underneath. Make it there. No? That's good. Huh. Oh. Just small bits that I can barely even see. Great. We'll get back to that. Never mind, we are doing that right now. Oh, here. That's why. Okay. Just this one. Okay. Slide. Yeah, here too. Okay. Slide down. Slide guards. Surprised I didn't get the platform. A little bit there. There we go. There. Okay. Oh, here. Do this silver up. Hello. Next, stools. Here. Underneath. Around the sides. Next, here we go. Got it. One more. Oh, two more. Ah. There you go. I remember at one point in early access, I want to say there was like invisible walls down here or something. Don't remember where or what the problem was specifically, but I remember having a hard time down in this section. Thank God they ended up fixing that at some point. Your side? Oh, in between. There's a bunch. Okay. Ah, there. Good. I would assume it's these two. Yeah, these two as well. I would assume at some point they fixed the what is that? The Stego stores over there. So I remember him being a lot more difficult to clean too. I think what the issue was for a while was that oh no, you still can't get underneath, even though you probably should be able to, at least right here. Interesting. Still, it felt a lot easier to clean than it usually did back in the day. Okay, next. Tower floors. Right. Notice the Stranger Things account has been on Twitter has been making a lot more posts recently. Wonder if that's because Halloween coming up. I don't think there's a proper trailer out for the last season yet, is there? There was a teaser with like a few clips, but nothing substantial. Really. I think that's the right word. That still annoys me to this day, that a lot of the time trailers for stuff just do not come out until super close to the release of it. Sometimes you get lucky, but most of the time you only get bits and pieces for the trailers. At least in my memory, that's how it's been. Although I guess it hasn't been super bad in more recent years. Or in the last, what, year and a half maybe? I just remember at one point being super annoyed because I think it was when Captain America Civil War came out. There was trailers for that like 6 months. 6 months, maybe more, before the movie actually like released. But then when I think it might have been Infinity War and Endgame, when those were out, trailers you didn't see until like what, 2 months before, maybe. I always found that annoying when studios do that. Like, I want to be excited for your thing, so give me something to be excited about, you know? I think we got most of the inside of this spot. Bits. Should be able to get the rest when we clean the outsides. I wonder how much faster this would be with multiple people. Actually, I wonder how much faster in general you can get through the entire game with multiple people. So like with smaller things, like the friggin' bike that we did before, obviously it's not going to make that much of a difference. But stuff like this, you could have someone working on that and that at the same time, and then you both work on this afterwards. A lot faster. Though, actually, you can have up to like 4 people in co-op, can't you? So you could have someone working on that, and 2 people working on this. Then who knows how fast it'll go, jeez. I'm a little interested, actually. I wonder if there's like any speed runs out there for multiplayer Powerwash sim. I have to look at that at some point. Oh my god. Most of this stuff. Few things, but a lot. Alright. Or lower walls. Ah, here. Okay. I just noticed. Hooray! No way. No, I don't have any outfits for it. Anyway. Is there actually any difference? There. Specialized in stubborn dirt removal such as graffiti. Good all-rounder. Surface, encrusted, embedded, tough, stubborn, and oily. I think that's... yeah, that looks like a straight upgrade, pretty much. I would assume all of them are. Makes me wonder if the writing is just there for... what is it? Flare text? Is that what it's called? Just there so that there's not empty space. Wonder if I should play some spooky games this month. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Maybe instead of cleaning when we get closer to Halloween, we can do some more scary games. Don't know what to play though, really. The only horror games I can think of off the top of my head that I have in my Steam library are Resident Evil games. So while those are have horror elements, some of them I struggle to call horror games. Especially like 4 and 8 Although 8 does have one of the... 8 does have the dollhouse. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to call it, but that's what I call it. The dollhouse, probably one of the scariest things I've ever gone through in a video game. In my opinion. The rest of Resident Evil 8, though, it's not that scary. Seven's pretty scary. I'm trying to think. 2... Honestly, at this point, I don't think... I mean, 2 still has scary moments, but they don't really get me anymore. I've played 2 a lot, so I know when most of the scares are. So they don't really get me, usually. I was looking through my clips a while ago, and I remember... I was playing Resident Evil 2. I can't remember which character I was playing as, but I was doing the second run, and I remember one of the clips I had on my channel somewhere is me playing Resident Evil 2, and I'm in, like, the interrogation room or whatever, and when I first get in there, I'm just like, oh, it's weird. The window isn't broken in here. I wonder why. Because I remembered that it was broken when I played through the game the first time. And I just go, oh, I wonder why it's not, I wonder why the window's not broken. That's weird. And I grab the item and I move around, and then all of a sudden, this liquor jumps through the window, and it made me jump out of my seat. That was a good scare. Am I still doing... Oh, I am doing those still. Oops. Did all those. I hope that Resident Evil 9 is really good. It looks good from what I've seen, but... I hope we get another trailer at some point soon. Like a proper trailer. We've got, what, we've got 2 so far? Technically 1. We got the trailer that revealed the game at, is it Gamescom, I think? Gamescom or Summer Games Fest, one of them. And, there was another one that was shown off during a Nintendo Direct. That was more of a gameplay showcase, I think, than a proper trailer. It just showed off, Grace Ashcroft. That's her name, right? Hold on. Resident Evil 9. Grace? Yes. Grace. Alyssa, that's the mother. I was thinking maybe Grace was the mother. I couldn't remember. Anyway, yeah. The trailer showed Grace going through the hotel or whatever with her mom. Which... I liked seeing it, I just wish that it was more of a proper trailer instead of a gameplay showcase. Because it wasn't really even much of a gameplay showcase, I guess, because it was like, just walking around, pretty much. But I've seen videos. Well, actually, no, I haven't seen an entire video of the demo that they've been taking to all the game shows. But I remember seeing clips of some of them, and they look really good. Remember seeing all the people speculating about who the giant lady thing that's chasing Grace is. The one that always kept coming back was what was her name? Lisa Trevor from the Resident Evil 1. You know, could be cool, but I think they confirmed, they actually, like, straight up said, no, that's not Lisa. Which, you know, fair enough. Oh, roof support, not vertical struts. On. Oh god. I always forget how long this one takes. Like, I know it, I always remember that it takes long, but oh my god. Almost there, 89%. Oh yeah, Sid, if you're still there, don't forget that the gorillas are leaving the Fortnite shop soon. You want to check out what's there. Still got a couple of days left, I'm sure, but don't want to leave it too long. Oh, in the room now. Okay. Two down the middle. why it's not letting me walk sideways. Hoping that getting rid of this will be enough. I don't have to get all the little tiny specks underneath the planks, I guess. Probably I'll have to get a few of them, but... Jeez. Oh, there's the underside as well. Wouldn't be the worst idea to get that. Here. There we go. I don't have any extensions, do I? No. This should be enough, right? Yeah, there we go. Thank God. Wonder if I should uninstall bot from my computer soon. I'm not really playing it anymore. Save up a bunch of space. Guess it wouldn't be the worst idea. Clean one of the support struts, okay. Not even what I was going for. Good. Oh, that one's still. 96%, almost done. Thank God. Okay. Usually I don't really mind the big maps too much, although I prefer the ones that are indoors. I think my favorite map is probably the, let's see. Honestly, it's either gonna be, my favorite map in this game is gonna be either the train station, like the underground train station, or subway station, I guess. It's either that, or it's the indoor bathroom. I think is a pretty good one as well, honestly. Where it's like mirrored down the middle, kind of. Although it is very annoying to do the walls in the bathroom. Last time I tried it, I remember it being kind of an issue because you would get what looked like pretty much everything, and it just wouldn't tick over it being done, even though the entire thing should have been spotless from the looks of it. Really weird. I don't know if they ever would have fixed that. Hopefully they did. It's also a little annoying to get behind the toilets, I guess, but that's not that big an issue. The way. Human. Okay, come on. Hopefully we got another small one we can do after this. don't remember when which maps got unlocked. These ones. I don't know where the last one is. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Oh, there. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Tower trims. Here. Side. Okay. Tower upper walls. Oh, yep. And the vertical struts. Here. Here. Inside? Yes. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Hey, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. I am here. I looked the other day and I think they leave right before I get paid. Oh, for the gorilla stuff, right? Well, that sucks. I had saved up enough of my my V-Bucks. I saved up enough where I could just afford them the day they came out. I also have a few saved for Halloween. They're supposed to be, from rumors, I've heard they're supposed to be adding Ghostface, so fingers crossed. We've got a lot of stuff for Halloween according to release this year. It's kind of insane. Alright. Let's do this much, much smaller golf cart now. And I think I might call it after this. Seat mounting. Okay. Tires. Windshield. Hooray. Nice and fast. What time is it? Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Alright. Where is PWS? There we go. Okay, anyone live right now? Not really, so we will just end then. Oh my god. Turn off the Pikmin music. Alright. Thank you everyone who showed up. I appreciate it as always. I need to go get some food. Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow night with the finale. Promise this time, the finale for Yakuza 6, for the story at least. Be doing a bunch of side sub-story minigame related streams afterwards, but for the main story tomorrow for sure. Anyway, so yes, thank you everyone who showed up. Appreciate all that usual stuff, and enjoy the rest of your day, I guess. Yeah. See you later.